welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. It's Season 5, ladies and gentlemen, Episode 21. I am back from vacation. I am ready to take on the challenges of Battle Brothers. I still don't know exactly when the new patch is coming out, guys, but I am probably not going to start it up, even if it does come out this year. I'm probably not going to start it up till next year, guys. I think I'm going to run Season 5, nice, slow, steady pace until sometime in January. And then, hopefully, by then, the patch will have come out, and then I'll be able to start up Season 6 and be like, yeah, and start playing it. I don't know, guys. If it kills my save file, then I'll have to play it either way. But, as it stands right now, I have no plans to stop this early. I realize you guys are probably expecting, an episode a day, and kind of like I did with the other seasons, but I don't want to kill you guys with Battle Brothers. I still want to give you Battle Brothers, and I still want you guys to enjoy it, but I don't want to overly saturate the universe with Battle Brothers. That being said, I'm still having a lot of fun with it, guys. I still want to play it, and like I said, I'm looking forward to, not because I want the game to be finished and me play it through at once and never to come back to it, because that's probably not going to ever happen, guys. I might play Battle Brothers until the day I die. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to seeing what the end game's like, because I would like to actually be able to achieve the goal, and win, and then try something different and do it over and over and over again. The way the game is shaping up, it's going to be quite a lot of fun. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. It's been about a week since I last played, so I have no clue what's going on right now. I don't think I got anyone else killed. Ooh, Alvar the Hound. I can almost afford you, sir. Do I have any kind of trading stuff? Oh, I have a whole bunch of trading stuff, but I'm not going to get anything for you right now. Alright, I believe I was going to head back up to the town or something. Oh, I got to reach Thurgar, whatever, which is over here. I think I'm going to go back to the city of Dulman, just because I can, and then I'm going to hit the Mortham Castle, and then I'm going to come over to Thurgar, whatever. And, yeah, or I can go the other way. Maybe I'll go the other way. Alright, we're going to go try to take on the crumbling ruins of life and see how this all plays out. Alright, onward and upward, guys. Onward and upward. So we're going to make our move. Hopefully you guys have had a still somewhat enjoyable, and I know I posted enough videos for it to be every day, like one video a day, but I didn't post every day. I kind of got caught up in stuff, and to be 100% honest, I didn't get even a third of the stuff done that I wanted to get done on my vacation. I know, I was terribly lazy. I just sat around going, oh, it's so nice not to have to do anything. And then I'm like, oh my god, I watched Netflix for like 9 hours. What happened? It's awful. I did a lot of stuff. I watched Gotham. Now, I gotta say, I started off, watched the pilot episode. I would have given it a 2 out of 10. I thought it was pretty lame. Not that there's anything wrong with mob movies, but they're not really my scene. I don't really care so much about mob movies, and that's kind of what it felt like. I know it's a show. That's season 1 of Gotham. It felt more like a mob movie put into a show. So I was kind of like, and I guess that's sort of what it is, right? So, 2 out of 10. Then I watched maybe the first 10, 11 episodes, something like that. We can probably handle this. Let's go in and actually do some battle here. So the first 10 or 11 episodes, maybe being generous, I would have moved it to a 5 out of 10. Still not great. Watchable, but not very good, right? But around episode 11, 12, 13, somewhere in that range, it started to get interesting. I'd say the last 10 episodes or whatever was there, the last half of the season, and including the last episode, made the series actually pretty good. 7, maybe pushing an 8 out of 10. Is what I would give the overall series. So, yeah, it was interesting. That looks like a new graphic. Maybe I just never paid that much attention before. It doesn't matter. Alright, we're going to skip you all 10. We're going to shoot with you. I think we're going to hit the pikeman. Yeah. By the way, my headset has a pivoting point on it for my right ear. And I don't know if you guys know this. If you ever have something that completely blocks the sound out for your head, when you talk, it sounds weird to you because you're like muffled and you can't hear yourself with your ear. You just hear yourself inside your head. And this headset is noise canceling, so it does that for me. It's also pretty tight, so if I put both of them on, it feels a little like my head's getting crushed. Sometimes, not always. Anyway, moving past that. So what I usually do is I have my right ear actually free, and I have the thing pivoted up. So like when I shot that goblin skirmisher, I just heard like a faint as opposed to whatever the actual sound was. So it's weird. It's a little bit strange to play games like this. I hope I don't end up playing any game that I actually need both headset parts on for. Because then it would be awful. It'd be okay, I guess. Alright, let's continue on, guys. I know I'm getting a little sidetracked here and whatnot, but I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Alright, I am going to go take to the high ground right here, because I can. Ooh, we're actually in range of that guy. I'm not a big fan of that positional play that I just made there. In fact, I think it was terrible. And it probably was. But I'm going to move here, too. Ha-ha! This might be a terrible move. I think we're going to end up getting netted to death here. I think this is, like I said, not a real great plan. But it's the only plan we have right now, and I am willing to accept that and move on. Let's pull out your blocky thing and get closer. Alright, there's the net. I knew that was coming. And there we got the stab that missed, and a little throw, another throw. Hey, you know what? They're slightly less accurate than they used to be. They used to be exceptionally accurate, now much less. This is something I think they needed to do for sure. And they definitely needed to lower the accuracy of our opponents. Just a scotch, or a tad, if you will. Alright, I'm going to move forward pretty deep, and I'm going to go for a kill on one of you guys. Maybe the best shot would be this one right here. 27% we landed it like a boss. Gonna move here, and I'm gonna take a shot at, I guess, you. Alright, down he goes. Excellent. Gonna move up here. Gonna move over here. And I guess I'm gonna move into this spot as well. I hope we survive enough of the, like, just arrows flying our way, because I think it's going to be a little bit now. Oh, he missed an aim shot from high ground at close range. That's not great for him. Okay, cool. That's excellent, actually. Let's see. Who do we want to molest now? I think the molestation that would be real for us would be hitting that guy. Maybe twice? No, we only got one shot on him. That's cool. I'm going to wait. You can throw your little things at... Oh, I wasn't expecting that. That's kind of scary. Alright, I shall close with you. Yeah, sure, why not? Ha! You shall not strike me, sir. You shall not strike me. Oh! He's really taking a pounding. Well, at least his armor is. I don't know if he necessarily is really getting beat down that badly. Alright, we're going to reload. 21, sure. Yeah! Oh, we knocked him off his mound. That's... I wasn't really expecting that. But I'll take it. Let's go for you. 53, 53. Not too bad. We don't have a puppy dog for you? What have I done, Permamc? What have I done? Get a tad closer there. And what do we have? 41%. We said good day, sir. Alright, we're going to skip your turn for now. We have the knife man himself. Can we get to this guy? Oh, we totally can. Let's do that. Alright, I think I'm going to skip your turn for now. Oh, you're going to move at me and stab at me. Interesting. We're going to rip free and fail at it because we're terrible at doing things. Well, while we're stuck, we might as well swap this over and be a little bit sad. Break free! And then we're going to come forward, and that's really going to be all we can do. He is bleeding. He is having a bad day. We're going to move forward here. We're going to swap back over to our two-handed weapon of doom. And we're going to go for... I think we can do a double swing here. There it is. And bam! Wrecked! Mildly wrecked, not completely. Alright, we can attack from here. Let's do that. Excellent. And we can move here and attack from here. And miss, unfortunately. Nothing we can do, and nothing we can do. We should have probably backed up with him. I'm hoping I don't get him murdered. It's possible. It is highly likely that he's going to die. Oh, they missed. One of them missed. That's not to say all of them are going to miss. Ooh, you missed too. And you move back. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get rid of this guy. Oh, we missed ourselves. That is unfortunate. Wow, we missed again. Ugh. Ooh, Ooh, that was not pleasant. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the play. Alright, we're going to move a bit closer. Hey, they're ignoring the really, really, really wounded guy. I am all about that. Aha! I have the high ground! Ooh, man, some really nasty shots coming out right now. Tell you what, it is unpleasant. Nailed it! Ooh, that was a heck of a shot. Well done, Strong Pillow. Well done. Oh, we missed that. Darn it. Ooh, hang in there, buddy. Hang in there. Alright, Adam Cole, the fat one, get moving. Hey, you did some work there. Kudos to you, buddy. Kudos to you. Stab, stab. Stab, stab. And chop. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Cut him, cut him. Yeah, now run like a scared little woman. You, break free. Come on, dude. Really? There it is. Alright, you guys are pretty much done, so they're all probably going to run for their lives at this point, is my guess. I mean, I could be completely wrong, but probably not. I assume all three of them are going to be like, nope, and they're going to be gone. They're going to be like, see ya! Alright, let's just F through this. There's no point in continuing. Pretty sure there's no way to catch... Oh, we can catch one of them. Alright. I said there's only one person who's going to be within range to do anything. And he's already done his yob. Alright. You're going to pull out your knife and stab at me twice. You're going to run. Your other friend's already gone. Well, gone now. Skip over some of y'all's. There's no way you can shoot that far, right? Yeah, no, there's absolutely no way. Alright. Nothing. 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 Hammer time. Hammer time 1 and hammer time done. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. So Rasington Raswell has leveled up. We definitely took a little bit of damage there. Definitely some bleeding, some pain, some suffering, some agony. It was a thing. Oh, look at all the wonderful, wonderful pieces of equipment that we just acquired, or procured, if you will. 417 gold on top of it all. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, let's transfer all of it over and leave. Alright, into our inventory we go. Where we stop, it's going to be on all of these things that need repairing, except the knife. The crooked sword probably could use it. By the way, somebody was asking me if we found an elite bow or something along those lines. The only elite piece of equipment that we found, which isn't even named or anything like that, is this. It's the spiked impaler. If you take a look, you said that you saw the boondock bow, and then you saw this one. This is a reinforced boondock bow. It's actually not an elite item. It's just a slightly better one. Basically, they're identical, except this one's got one further range. That's the only difference. And I think it's like 1 extra fatigue. Yeah, 3 to 4, and then 6 to 7. Everything else is identical. So no, it is not a specialty bow. It's fine, it's cool. I mean, you saw it, you noticed, and you asked. It's totally cool. I have no qualms or problems with that. Alright, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? What are we looking at? We're looking at level 5, and we're going to go with the bullseye. There it is. We're going to come down here and get ourselves a little bit more powerful on this front and this front. And there we have it. Alright, we shall continue our adventure toward Thurgai as soon as we unpause. Well, hopefully you guys are enjoying this return to Battle Brothers. I certainly am. I've done 3 recordings today. My throat's a little bit sore. I noticed this the other day. I did do 3 recordings during my convalescence, my time off. And, hey, Adam Cole's no longer fat. That's fantastic. Adam Cole, the Panama Playboy, once a lumbering lump of belly fat on 2 legs, has lost a considerable amount of weight since he's with the company. He no longer does the mere notion of a sparring fight leave him without breath. In fact, he's got more bounce in his step and is showing a sort of agility you've never seen from him before. Looks like all this walking has done wonders. Alright, he might make a good sellsword yet. Hey, he's no longer fat. That's awesome. You lost your fatness, man. Hopefully your gluttony is under control and you don't get fat again. Alright, we are going to buy up the tools. We are going to buy up the ammunition. And that's it. Everything else can stay. Do we have anybody with a quest or a mission or a contract? Nope. We're going to go up to Thalheim then. We should be able to pull in at least 1,000, maybe 2,000 from our current haul. Anyway, back to my very, very lame story. I know it's not super exciting, but I did do 3 recordings, and oh my gosh, my throat was so incredibly sore after doing that. I felt like I like gargled with Drano or something. It was so bad. So yeah, this is my 3rd recording today. My throat's a little sore. It's not that bad yet. So apparently, taking a vacation is a little bit dangerous because I don't talk anywhere near as much when I'm not doing this as I do when I am doing this, obviously. I ramble for hours on end or at a time or whatever. I don't even know anymore, guys. Also, I'm very befuddled with my speech, so there is that. Sorry, guys. I love the music. I always have. I'm so glad that Breakdown Epiphanies decided to do my theme music for me. That is just fantastic. My intro, outro. It is good stuff, ladies and gentlemen. I played around with a lot of settings for my soundboard and my mic and everything else. I'm hoping it's better, guys. Some of the videos I put out, they didn't sound good. And again, could be the headset. It could not be the headset. It could be they actually sounded like crap. I don't know. I felt like I was peaking. Sometimes I was crackling a little bit, and it just wasn't working. So I played around with a lot of settings, and I think this sounds better, but I'm still not 100% sure. So let me know what you guys think of the sound level now. Is my voice to the game good? Is my voice clear? And is it, high quality? I mean, let me know. Let me know. I feel like I hear more breathing. I hear more clicking and stuff like that now. But it could just be that I'm going crazy. Alright, well, we just wasted a whole turn doing nothing. That's probably not great. Oh, there's a crossbowman there. That's gonna hurt. Alright, well, maybe not. I'm gonna make a move here, and I'm gonna try to take out the crossbowman. Bam! Knocked him off his high ground, at least. That's something. I'm gonna go for a move up here to take on this guy. 46%. It's not as deadly as I was kind of hoping, but it's still not so bad. Well, he moved it. It's weird. It's weird to see the bandits taking, like, the goblins' stance here. They figure they have more ranged units, they're going to be able to take me, but it's just simply not going to be the thing. This is not going to work. Like, they're backing up. They're like, maybe upsetting them, not really the best play. I don't know. The rookie rooks are known to be kind of killers, All who have stood in opposition of them have fallen in a horrible, horrible fashion. That's right, guys. I said stand. At least I didn't say standed. That would have been worse. Not by much, but a little bit. Alright, standed. Ugh. It's one of those days, folks. It's one of those days. Aha! We have closed the gap, mostly. You're still a bit hurt. I hope you don't get focused by too much. Alright, there go the archers. They apparently don't want to have anything to do with any of this. Oh, that guy seems to want to shoot some people. Boom, ba-da-dum, boom, 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 boom. Alright, come on. Everybody seems to be very, very, very cowardly. Like a lion. Alright, I'm not going to whistle, guys. I could, and I should, and I want to, but I'm not going to. Hiya! Prepare to die. I wonder if I can do this and still move. Probably not. Well, that being said, I'm going to take a nice little jaunt over here. And I'm going to just kind of charge into the middle of these guys. Well, I thought I was going to, but apparently not. They're still not sure. They're kind of very hesitant. They're like, hey, you know what? We said we would ambush people, but we didn't mean you people. You people are a little bit beyond our current skill level to ambush, so we're going to kind of take a step back in hopes that you don't kill us. That's a good hope to have. It's not really going to work, but it's a good hope to have. I cut his helmet and most of his head off. Now I just have to finish the job, apparently. And I can't even do that because I'm a terrible human person. And by I mean Don Quixote de la Mancha. You are a terrible person, sir. He's got a meat cleaver. That's so adorable. And by adorable, I mean silly. You're dead. Alright, I'm going to stab you in the face hole and miss, because I'm good at doing things like missing and stabbing. And I have missed once again, but it is not for me to miss. We're going to come up to the high ground here in hopes that we can actually take the shot over there. We'll have to wait and see. And do you fight back? You do fight back, good sir. Anyone else? I guess that's really about it. Alright. Alright, we'll end the turn. Alright, I'm seeing shooting and killing and murder and death, and it's not really my scene, as they say. And after this combat, guys and gals, I am going to have to break off the episode. I know, I wanted to stay... Oh, gosh, I want to stay a little bit longer, but I'm going to have to break off the episode. Because apparently I hear the rumblings of food in the background, and I must go eat, or I will be bludgeoned. Ugh. Okay, we really got to finish this combat before everyone dies a horrible, awful death. Oh, I didn't do what I wanted to do. That's not good. Okay, that's a little bit better. That's pretty good, too. Alright, run. Oh, we caught him. That's excellent. Okay. Can we catch you, too? No? Can we get closer to... We can almost catch you. Oh, are you serious? We don't have them. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, I thought we had him. I thought for sure. Okay, good. That at least is going to work out to our advantage. Now all we got to do is prevent this guy from murdering anyone else, and we should be golden, ladies and gentlemen. Run away! Run forward! Alright, you're gonna knife. The rest of you should flee. Oh, you're not fleeing. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Okay, okay, okay. This isn't the end of the world. It might be the end of the world, but I don't think it is. Oh good, he's gonna flee. Okay, good, 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 good. Everything is solid. Alright, we're gonna stop you from doing things. We're gonna send you over here, I guess, randomly. You're gonna stay still. You're gonna, I don't know, move over here maybe. Do something silly like that. Send you up this way. And you're gonna smash this guy's skull, or at least try to. Unfortunately, it has not happened just yet. We're getting ever closer to victory. And we cannot close with you, unfortunately, sir. You will survive for all of eternity, or at least for a little bit longer. That is okay. Alright, so you're going to stab, or slash, or whatever it is you do. We're going to skip most of the turns. You're going to retreat. Yep, you're gone. And the other individual to the south is probably also going to retreat, is my best guess. And we're going to miss that kill. You're going to run, and you're not gone yet. But soon you will be. And I do mean soon, and for the rest of your life. Alright, we'll skip your turn. I guess we can move a bit closer, just in case we have to do some sort of weird ninja crazy crossbow maneuver of doom and death and destruction, but I highly doubt that's going to be a thing. Alright, get you on in there. Can you stab? You cannot. And head smash! Alright. It's kind of like Hulk smash, but with heads. Come on. Retreat for me, buddy. Retreat. And there it is, guys and gals. Victory is ours once again. We really, really, really need to not take any more battles until people are better off. Permamsi managed to get a little bit more powerful. We're going to gather up all of this wonderful fun loot. And in the next episode, we will, well, repair all the loot, continue our little adventure up to Thalheim, and then come back down to Mortam to sell stuff, and maybe finally purchase an upgraded unit. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you had fun. If you did, well, I should be back again 2 or 3 more times this week with more Battle Brothers. Until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.